Hello and welcome to a Math Minute, a quick how-to over a topic that's been troubling you. The topic for this video is factoring a trinomial. Now for the sake of explanation in this video, the trinomials are going to be quadratic, they're just going to be x squared. Also in this video it's going to be a little bit simpler than some other videos I will make. The a, which for math here, the a equal to 1, that means that the leading coefficient is 1. So we just simply see x squared. We don't see something more complex like 2x squared or 3x squared or anything like that. So just simple x squared trinomials. Now when we factor these trinomials, you're going to factor them into a product of binomials. So I want to set up two binomials. The first term of these binomials is going to be x and x. Okay, because we need two terms here that multiply to the x squared. So it's always going to be x times x right there. That's not the hard part. The difficulty of this process is what do we put in the other spots? Okay, so these two numbers are one going to multiply to 18. They're always going to multiply to the last number. And then second, they need to add to 9. And that is specific in order too. You have to choose two numbers here that first are going to multiply to 18. And then those same two numbers have to also add to 9. So it's kind of like a little puzzle. It's kind of like a game we have to figure out. And I think that's quite fun to do. So the first thing I do is I list all the ways that I can multiply to 18, right? So 18 can be 1 times 18. It can be 2 times 9. 18 can be 3 times 6. They could also be the negatives of all of these, right? 18 could be -1 times -18, and so on and so forth. We have all the negatives as well to consider. So there's lots of different ways we can multiply to 18. What you want to choose is the way that when you change that multiplication to addition, which pair of numbers is also going to add to 9? And so if I change that to addition, it's the 3 and the 6 that I want. So I want to use a +3 and a +6. The order that I put those in doesn't matter. I just need to make sure that I've got them both. Okay, let's try one other example problem. X squared minus 4x minus 45. I'm going to set up my two binomials. X times x is going to make the x squared. And I want numbers that multiply to not 45, but -45. And those same two numbers have to add to -4. So let's list out all the ways that we can multiply to -45. Okay, we could have -1 times 45. We could have -45 times 1. We could have -3 times 15. We could have -15 times 3. We could have -5 times 9 or -9 times 5. Notice that when I switch the negative to the opposite number, it's actually switching the pair of numbers, and it's different. So I have to consider all those possibilities. So those are the ways that I can multiply two numbers to -45. I need to choose the way that when I change this multiplication to addition, which pair of numbers is going to add to -4? And the ones that are going to add to -4 are those two right there. So in any order, it doesn't matter, we need to place inside with these x's a -9 and a +5. And that completes the factoring of that trinomial. That also completes the video for this Math Minute. If you found the video helpful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about the video or suggestions for future Math Minutes, please leave those in the comments section below. Thank you for watching.